Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to Felix Arwell. Today I'll be working with this color, this metallic pink, and Artist Love white and a light turquoise. And by basics, Liquitex basics, cerulean blue, deep purple, and a magenta. And I'm going to show you what I do with this colander to get rid of the floral boogers. I call them boogers. Some other people call them boogers too. See how it has some boogers in there already. So you don't want to have all of that in your paint. So what I do, and I'm mixing soft colors, soft body. Well, you saw them. I'm working with the magenta and the other color, the purple. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Floetrol, not too much. I mix it really well with a small amount of Floetrol. If you want to see a more detailed instruction on how I mix my colors, visit this link up here. And I go step by step because it's tricky. You don't mix them the same way, the liquid ones and the soft body or a full body acrylics. They're mixed differently. So now I'm going to add, I'm not using any silicone or any type of oil. I use Flow 8 instead. It gives me cells most of the time anyhow, and it's compatible with water. It's not rejected by water, but it does the same effect as oil. And there's no cleanup necessary after the painting is done drying. You know how when your paint is done drying, you see those pools of oil, and then you have to clean it up with cornstarch and go through all this process 2 weeks later after your painting is perfectly dry, because you have to rinse the cornstarch with water. Nice. Look at how it's flowing like warm honey. Nice. This is what I'm looking for. I'm just going to add a little bit of more Flow 8. Plus, I'm using the metallic pink. That gives me cells, too. I've used several metallics, and they all give me cells. It's awesome. And you see them, it's easier for me, anyhow, to get cells when I'm doing swipes. Okay, now I'm cleaning my surface. I did a layer of gesso on it, and I'm just clearing it. This is wood, and I have it on a rack. The layer of gesso that I applied to it, I did it yesterday. So it's really dry. Now I'm going to apply my first layer of wet paint and of diluted paint with Floetrol. And this section up here, this section I'm going to paint silver. So I'm not going to worry about how it looks. It's going to get a coat of paint, but I'm not going to worry about how it looks. My focus is going to be here in the main body of this ornament. Wooden ornament. I accelerated the video to save time. And remember, your base coat should not have oil or silicone. No, not lubricant at all, because you're gonna get holes. Now it's time to create my dirty cup. So remember, this is going to be a 3-ring dirty waterfall. And this, I hardly ever show you guys this step, but it is important. There are some colors heavier than others, like white, black, and I think red, and I could be missing a couple of them. And it's best to apply them, to pour them on the inner walls of the cup. That way they don't sink in if you add the paint right in the center of the cup. Since this small cup is not going to be enough for this surface, I decided to get another one, a bigger one, but I didn't fill it up. Anyway, I'm going to do an additional step, which is just just 2 movements. Stick in there and move it twice across from side to side, and that's it. And now I am ready. I'm going to do 1 puddle here and 1 here, 2 of them. And I have a vision for this project. Once it dries up, I'm gonna do the silhouette of a reindeer. So notice how I'm doing circles with the cup. That's why it's called 3 ring. And of course, you don't have to do a 3 ring. You don't have to do the circular movements. You can do whatever pattern you want to do. Experiment, play with it. Everybody's doing it. Everybody has their own thing. And this is the beauty of this technique, that you can pretty much do almost anything you want. The sky is the limit. I love it. And here I have my bigger cup, but it's not full. I don't think, maybe it's halfway full. I'm not sure. Now, like I was saying, the plan is I'm going to focus on the top section. It's going to be the sky, and the bottom section right here, it's going to be the earth. And somewhere around the middle, well, not quite in the middle, right here, I'm going to do the reindeer. That's a plan. It can change at any moment. Okay, I'm ready to start stretching this baby. Let's see what I get. I accelerated the video a little bit right here. And now I'm applying heat to blow up them bubbles. Bubbles don't belong on my painting. All right, so now here we're getting a close-up. Check that out. I've never seen that pattern before. I like it. I like the whole thing. And sadly, I didn't get too many cells, only baby ones. Check these little baby cells. I was expecting bigger cells. Anyhow, it doesn't really matter because that section's gonna get covered with a dark acrylic paint, and I am done. Now we're gonna see what it looks like when it's dry. Ta-da! Here, all dry. I like it. I'm glad it didn't really change much. Remember, this top section will be painted silver, and then I'm gonna paint the reindeer. And to see that video, go to this link somewhere over here once the video is ready. I'm not done with it yet. It's gonna take me at least maybe a week to get to it, do it, edit the video and upload it. It could take me a good week. And remember, you can also visit my Instagram Felix Art World page and my Felix Art World page on Facebook, and there you can see photos of the finished product as well. Well, thank you so much for being part of this channel. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful Christmas. Ciao.